Yo, what is up, everyone? My name is Dom, and we're going to talk about unusual options activity. Alright, let's kick it off right with a disclaimer like we do every time, except for when I forget it. So, disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. The statements made in this program here are solely the opinion of the show and are not a specific inducement to make an investment. One must perform their own due diligence to realize that all investments carry risk. There's no guarantee of profit. Alright, everyone, first one I want to bring up is PLTR. This is a technology security software company. Now, I subscribe to ARK Invest, to what Catherine Wood trades every day, and she's been aggressively buying PLTR. And I like to follow somebody like Catherine Wood. I think she's a genius in my opinion. And you know, there's a lot of buying today. There's a lot of buying in these really short-term options here. 30,000 contracts traded. If you've been watching this channel for any length of time, you know that I do not like that short-term of options. But you know, if you come down to these March 30 strike calls, there's some nice buying here. About 31,000 of these ones traded. There was wasn't a lot of buying in these April calls. There's some buying in these May calls. This would really spark the interest here. 44,000 of these contracts traded. 27,000 of these 25 strike calls traded. Open interest of about 5,000. Now, if you come down to these May strike calls here, you know, there was some nice buying in these May 25 strike calls. Right here, these ones that trade 27,000. And you know, I found some nice orders in here earlier today, but you know, there were so many contracts traded, and sometimes this will happen. So I'm just letting you guys know, you know, if you're looking for unusual options activity at the end of the day, you know, sometimes if you see here these times, I'm pointing to the screen like y'all can see. So if you look here at these times here, there were so many option contracts traded today that this thing stops at 3:37 p.m. Eastern time. So some of these trades that I saw earlier happened like in the morning and happened in the afternoon, and I was able to look in these May 25 strike calls and the time sales and pick them up. But since there were so many options traded for this particular contract month and strike, you know, I don't know if this system just runs out of memory, but we're not able to view any trades after 3:37 p.m. And I was watching trades, you know, I was watching people pick up these contracts all morning, all afternoon. But you know, I think the system just got a little overloaded with this one. So y'all can go to some of the different some of these different months here and look up at the time of sales, but I saw multiple $1 million orders for this one. So I like PLTR. We're in this one, and we will see what happens, everyone. Alright, now let's check out the chart. So this one had an IPO at around $9 a share, traded sideways for quite a while. What a buying opportunity. This one traded all the way up to 45, and it's pulled back to about this 25 level. They just reported a good quarter, I thought, last night. And you know, this one's pulled back almost 50% off of its high. So I like people that are buying the dip. I like getting in stocks, you know, when they're down like this, especially good companies. So we're in these calls, everyone, and we will see what happens. Next one I want to bring up is EBON, eBank International Holdings. Now this is a very speculative trade here. This is a speculative bet. There's a lot of short-term options traded in this one. There's about 26,000, 35,000, 33,000 of these extremely short-term options. Now I will tell everyone here, you know, this one has had a nice few days here, and as you can see here, you know, traded up to about $11.30, and right here where my cursor is, the bid and the ask is down after hours. So, you know, I bought in these calls today. I had a nice profit during the day, and I did not take it foolishly. I probably should have done a little day trade on this one and then rebought back in towards the end of the day. But, you know, that's all right. That's why I went all the way out to 2022 and got these 15 strike calls. I wanted to give myself plenty of time here. You know, these short-dated options are super expensive. You know, these ones are $430. I'd rather spend another $150 and get an extra year with this. No, sorry, I'd rather spend an extra $200 and get an extra year holding these options. Not that I'm going to hold it for a year, but this is a very speculative one. This is a Chinese tech play. I think they just announced that they're going to start doing Bitcoin mining. So, you know, this is a speculative play. I just put a small sum of money in, and, you know, maybe this thing's going to be the next Riot blockchain. I have no idea, but, you know, this is just one. I may add to it tomorrow if it trades down. You know, by this after hours price action here, down about nearly 70 cents after hours. I think this thing is going to take a hit tomorrow, so I just want everyone to be wary of that. You know, tomorrow might be a good time to get in, but you know, this is a very speculative one, and never put money into speculative trades that you're not expecting to lose. So, you know, I made that mistake before. So everyone, let's check out the chart. This thing looks like it had an IPO at around $4, traded all the way up to about $15 in a day, and came right back down. I think, yeah, around September. This is, you know, when some of these Bitcoin stocks were starting to take off, and you know, traded all the way back down to $3.80. Has some good support there, but we're all the way up at $12 now. So you know, this is a speculative trade here. It's had a tremendous 4-day rally here. It looks like it's kind of might start to be rolling over here a little bit. So you know, be patient with this one, in my opinion. You know, I might be adding to this one tomorrow for trades down, but we will see what happens, everyone. Nothing wrong with a little speculation in your portfolio, as long as you do it in a smart way and limit your trade size to what you're willing to risk and to what your portfolio can handle. So everyone, thanks to everyone who's been tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thanks to everyone who's been subscribing. I really appreciate that as well. Make sure to leave a comment down below if you got a question, as always, and make sure to leave a like to keep showing the love. So everyone, let's make it a positive week. You know, there's nothing wrong with market pullbacks. You know, that's always healthy for the market. I always have cash on the sidelines, you know, so I can deploy capital during times of these corrections. So everyone, thanks to everyone who's been subscribing. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.